show myself.
And that was very short-lived. So let's go back to the beginning of the day. We are heading to see Deftones at Crystal Palace Park, and it was the hottest day of my life. Probably not. World's longest queue, as per usual, for any event. This was not a sight I wanted to see. It was horrendously hot, and those mountain of stairs, it just wasn't the one. And then we had to go through some weird cattle looking thing. I show you the merch there because I was so hot and disorientated I forgot to film any of the merch, but I'm sure you can find it somewhere online. But who really needs a shot of the merch when you have just seen the Eiffel Tower of South London amongst this barren wasteland? This is me making the trek across the arena to get water. The first support person that I saw was this person. I have no idea who she was. Not really my vibe, but we listened to her. It wasn't long before I was dying once more, so I went and got myself a Calippo. If you know, you know. Sat myself in the dusty grass and continued to watch this lady with a doily on her head. Then it was time for health. They gave me metal Coldplay vibes. They were pretty good. I liked them. The logical side of my brain was clearly not working, as I thought that moving around would maybe make it cooler, which wasn't the case, but was pretty cool to see them this close. So yeah, no regrets. It was not long before I realised I'd made a mistake and retreated back to the only shaded area that I could actually stand in and watch the performances. So here we are. You know when it's that hot that it is impossible to eat and you have absolutely no hunger, just severe thirst. So I was absolutely starving to death at this point, so I thought I'd find the vegan options, and these fries, I don't know what they put on them, but they were 10 out of 10. Oh, throwback to the 90s, hello. No, early 2000s, sorry. Then it was high vis. Now these guys were sick. I'm not really a hardcore person, but I really loved them. Their performance, their stage presence, really good sound. Had to get a little bit closer to see them doing their thing more closely. Oh, there's the Eiffel Tower again in all her glory. They seem to be having the best time on stage, so that for me is a proper performance. When the artist is just having best time, it just makes everything so much better. Now I keep banging on about how hot it was, but it was unbearably hot. There was no breeze, any wind was warm, and there was no shade. It was not fun. So my little overstimulated ass took herself to the sensory tent, which was fantastic. I sat myself down, had a little breather, charged my phone up, sorted my makeup out, my eyelashes were hanging on for dear life, and then decided to take myself out into the shade to go and watch Weezer. I'd never been more grateful for clouds in my entire life, and Weezer was so good. They're such a cute little band. I enjoyed mostly from the grass behind one of the towers, because saving myself for the epic performance which was to come. So I went and got my spot, get that fire exit door. That is how the whole day felt. And then it was time for Deftones, and I'm going to leave you with a few clips to enjoy. And this guy, I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's an event. What can I say? Anything goes.